Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we are gonna install shadcn UI in our React application. But before that I want to give you introduction of shadcn UI, like what is shadcn UI and how it is different from other UI libraries. So let's go to documentation and explore it little bit. So you can see introduction, beautifully designed components that you can copy and paste into your application, accessible, customizable and open source. Okay, so it will provide lots of components that you can copy and paste in your React application. And here you can see one more line. It says this is not a component library, it's a collection of reusable components that you can copy and paste into your application. Oh, it says that is not a component library, but here if you can see it's provide a lots of components like just like other UI library. And it says this is not a component library. What it mean by that? So let's see, what do you mean by not a component library? I mean, you do not install it as a dependency. It is not available or distributed via npm. So yeah guys, if you can see MUI. Okay, so let's go to material UI docs. Here if you want to install this material UI, you need to run this package, run this command npm install, and it will install all the components which are present inside the MUI material. It will install in your application. Okay, all the components. See this, all the component it will install by this running command in your React application. But in my application I'm not gonna use all this component. Okay, it's provide a lots of component. You can say speed dial, then backdrop, dialog, progress, skeleton. So it may case that I'm not gonna use all the components. Yeah, of course I will use some of them, but not all the components. Okay, still I want to install that. Let's say I want to install autocomplete, button and button group, this three component. But since I'm using material UI, I need to also install all this component, because when I run this command it will comes with all this component. Okay, so guys, in my application I need only some components. Still I want to install all these components, and it will slow my application. Okay, it will make heavy my application. So shadcn UI resolve our problem. By using shadcn UI, you will install only those components which you need for your application. Let's go to accordion. See, if I want to use accordion, then I will only install accordion in my React application. Okay, if I want to use alert, then I will install only alert component, not whole library, but I will only install those components which I need for my React application, or which my for my project. Okay, so that's one difference between shadcn UI library and other UI library. Second thing is, guys, it will give you the whole code of that component once you run this npx command. Let me go to here. Once you run this npx command in your application, it will give you whole code of that component. That means you can fully customize it, okay, you can customize it fully, that component. If you use material UI and chakra UI, you know that we have limitation, some limitation to customize their components. We can't fully customize their component. We have some limitation on that, but that's not the case with shadcn UI. Okay, you can customize their components fully. Okay, fully modify you can their components. And also shadcn UI is built on top of tailwind css. Okay, so yeah guys, I hope you understand what's the major difference between other UI library and shadcn UI. Now let's go to installation and check. So guys, for the Next.js, Vita and Remix, Astro, Laravel gets by for all these 4 or maybe 6 framework, it has given a simple step to install shadcn UI in their project, but it's not the case with React. You can see we need to install manually inside our React application. Okay, if you use Vita or Next.js, it will very easy to install shadcn UI in your project. But if you are using a React, then it may little bit difficult to compare with Vita or Next.js. Okay, so let's go to React and install it manually. So first step, it says components are styled using Tailwind CSS. You need to install Tailwind CSS in your project. Of course guys, as I told you that shadcn UI is built on top of Tailwind CSS. So first we need to install Tailwind CSS in our project, but before that we need to create our React application. So let's create our React application. What I'm going to do, let me go to projects and React. Let's create here a new folder first, shadcn UI. Let's give it shadcn React, or maybe let's give it shadcn React. Okay, and let's open it with terminal, and first let's create React app. So create, or maybe npx we need to use here, npx create React app within this directory. So that's why I need to give here dot, and let's wait for some time. Okay, it's installing React. Till that, let's go to shadcn UI and explore it little bit. Okay guys, and most important thing guys I like about shadcn UI is theme. Okay, so you can see here it is provided lots of theme, like if I go to here, so click here, so it's see it's provided different theme. If I click here, it's a different thing. If I click here, see this orange theme. Then also you can customize it. Okay, so here also you can see gray, rose, blue, yellow, then violet. Okay, and also you can customize the radius as well. Okay, how much radius you want in your project for card. Okay, so see, if I click on 1, you can see here radius are changed. If I go to 0, you can see radius are removed fully, little bit radius. If I click on 5, this much, and for 1, this much radius it will provide. Okay, also you can choose a theme from here as well, light theme. Okay, after customizing this thing, but I don't want light theme, I want dark theme. So let me click on dark. After selecting and customize theme, just you need to close this and copy this code. Okay, you need to copy this code and paste inside your global CSS file. So that's it. Then it will change your theme automatically. Okay, we'll see it once. Let's the first install shadcn in our project. So you can see that our React app is created. Now let's open this. So let me open first VS Code, and let's go to docs, installation, inside React. First we need to install the Tailwind CSS. So let's go to Tailwind docs here, React. So we have created our React application. Now let's copy this to command and run this. Okay, let me go to here, paste it over here, let's run it. Let's go back and let's copy this code. We need to provide this code in tailwind.config.js, but here let's do this. So tailwind.config.js, let's provide it. Okay, and let's copy this and provide it index.css. Okay, our tailwind thing is done. Now let's go back in shadcn UI. After installing tailwind css, add this dependencies. So npm install tailwind animated class variant. So let's copy this npm package and let's run it in our application. And let me close this because we don't need it. Okay, it's installed. Now let's install lucid react. It's a icon library. Okay, why it's taking too much time? Oh, it's failed. Let's run it again. Okay, it's done. Now let's run this icon library. Okay, if you're using New York style, install Redux UI React icons. Okay, of course we'll use New York style. So let's copy this and install it. Now it says configure path alias. Okay, tsconfig.json. So let's copy this. Actually not tsconfig, we are not going to use TypeScript. If you are using TypeScript, then of course you need to write tsconfig, but since we are using JavaScript, I will write here jsconfig. So let's copy this and paste it over here. Now tailwind config.js. Okay, copy this code and paste it inside tailwind config.js. This is the fifth step. So let's go to tailwind config.js and remove this and paste this code. Here I need to make some changes. In line number 6 you can see contact. Here I have ts. Instead of ts I will give here jsx, and here also I will give js and jsx. Okay, and let's copy this code and paste it in your global css. So what is our global css file? That is nothing but index.css. So let's remove all this code and paste it over here. Okay, now let's see the 7th step. Add a cn helper. So we need to add this cn helper. So let's copy. Here you can see that's how we need to structure our directory. First we need to create lib directory. Inside this we need to create utils.ts, and inside this we need to provide this code. So let's create inside src lib. Okay, inside src first we need to create lib directory, then inside the utils.js let's provide this. And since we are not using TypeScript, we need to remove this tabs and also remove this tab as well. Okay, that's it. Now let's go to 8, and you can see that's it. Our 8th step is that's it. Your work is done. Now let's go to components.json. Okay, after this click on components.json, and from here you need to copy this command. Okay, npx shadcn ui latest init. So let's go to here and let's run this command. Okay, now guys, here you need to give your attention and select all this thing properly. Okay, don't make mistake here, else it will mess up. So it asking some question like, would you like to use TypeScript? No, we are gonna not use TypeScript, but if you are use, then you can say yes as well. Since we are not using TypeScript in our application, I will give here no. Then which style would you like to use? So I'm gonna use New York. You can use default as well, because New York has some nice color and all this. That's why I'm gonna use New York style. Okay. And which color would you like to use as a base color? So you can choose anything from here. So let me use here gray. Of course guys, later you will change you can change this style, but currently I'm going to use gray. Okay. And where is your global CSS file located? So here you need to give the path of your global CSS. So our global CSS file is index.css. Where it is located? So it is located inside src index.css. Okay. Would you like to use CSS variables? Of course I would like to use. I will use it in my project. Then are you using a custom tailwind prefix? No. So just let it be and hit the enter. Where is your tailwind config.js located? So tailwind config.js, it is also let it be as it is, and let's hit enter. Configure the import alias for components. Okay, let it be for now. Later we'll use it, change it. Okay, configure the imports alias for utils as well. So yeah, let it be as well. Are you using React server components? No, we are not going to use React server components. So that's it. And write configuration to components.js. Proceed yes. And you can see it has given components, then lib folder, and here it is given a component.js. But there is one problem. This lib we have already right here, and this component should be inside src load. So let's move it, and also let's move this lib inside this src. Let's replace this. Okay, that's it guys. Now you are ready to install any component of shadcn UI. Now you are capable and ready to use any component of shadcn UI. So first let's use a button and install it. See, installation part, this command we need to copy, paste here. Okay, installing button. Still it has let me move inside this, replace. Okay, and I want to show you something guys. You can see inside component, inside UI, we have got the button.jsx file. Let's explore it. First let me npm start. Okay, let's go back and close this. So here guys, you can see we have whole code of button component, whole code. That means you can customize it fully according your choice. So you can see the variant, default variant, abstractive, outline, secondary, coast, link, and you can add here your variant as well. Now you have the ability to add your separate variant inside this component. Okay, yeah, I will show you this, but let's see. For now, the size also you can see. Now you can uh, defined here your size as well. Then different variant, okay, default variant. So default variant, you can see default here, you can change default variant as well. Also you can change the default size as well. So now let's use this button in our app.js file. So let me remove first header, and let's import this button, and let's write here code with Josh. Okay, and there will be one problem. Let's see what is this. Can't resolve this alias import. It will not able to handle this alias import. Okay, that's why I need to give here proper path. So let's back one directory and then this. Now let's go to here. Okay, you can see the code with Josh button. All right, now let's go to and change the theme. Let's go to index.css. For changing the theme, what you need to do is just go back here, and inside the line number 74, you can see here just you need to give the dark. Okay, just give the dark and it will change your theme from light to dark. See, now let's install one more component, and what it should be, let's use calendar. Okay, so let's copy this and let's open terminal. Let's do this. Okay, but before that, guys, let's see the customization of this button. So what I'm gonna do, let's go to here. Let me write some CSX here. Flex, justify center, item center, min height screen. So our button, okay, our button will come here. All right, now let's go to button.jsx. Okay, as I told you, you can give your variant as well. First, let's check this secondary, outline, cost. What are those variant? So here I need to give a variant, then outline. Let's check what is the outline variant, how it is look like. See, outline is look like this. Then let's check the secondary. So secondary will look like this. Okay, now let's provide our variant. What I'm gonna do is here I will write let's give here Josh. Okay, and text will primary. Okay, background will be which background I need to use here? So let's go to here, UI color picker, and let's choose some color from here. Which color I should use? So let's copy this. Background this, and on hover, okay, let's don't give in hover anything, and let's check it is working or not. Variant Josh. See, it's changed the color and background and all this thing. That's how, guys, you can give your variant as well. Okay, and now let's provide our own size as well. So here let's provide XL size. Okay, XL. So inside XL, what I'm gonna do, let's copy this. Now instead of height 10, let me give here 20. px8 rounded empty. And let's give the size as well. So let's go back app.js, and now let's give here size equal to XL. See, it will work like this. Okay, now yeah, guys, that's how you can play with this button and all other components as well. Now let me show you its default theme. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me go to here, actually shadcn, and see how we can use this calendar. So let me copy this, or maybe let's go to here, code, let's copy this, and inside src let me create one page directory. Inside this page, calendar. calendar.jsx use client. We don't need this. Okay, that's it. Let's remove this. And one more thing, why it is given button and a calendar here. Every time I need to move here, okay guys, give me just 1 minute. Let's go to here and change its path src. Okay, now okay, let's first delete this. Yes, delete it permanently. Let's go to here. Oh, what I did here. Let's go to src. Let's create components again. Component directory, actually. Components. Okay, and let's install this again. So npm copy. Let's install button as well. Let me go here. Okay, installing button. Calendar is done. Now it's installing button. Okay, both are this thing is done, and now this time you can see it is given button and calendar here instead of root directory. We need this inside our src directory. Okay, so inside the component.js file, guys, you need to make this changes. instead of directory @components, just give src between this. Okay, and it will work perfectly fine. Now let's go to here, and it is given an error. Let's remove this. That's how we need to give the path of button and calendar as well. So let me remove here as well, because alias import is not working here. That's why we need to give this. Now both these things are done. Now let's go to page and remove this calendar, and let's import this calendar from our component. Okay, now let's go to app.js and use here calendar as well. Calendar. What is the name of this component actually? What's the name? Calendar demo. Okay, calendar demo. Calendar demo. Okay, now let's go to browser. Let's refresh it once. src components UI button. So import button variants from src. Here we need to give this path like UI. Let's give just this. Okay, number 0 is not iterable. Why calendar is not working? Let's go to calendar.jsx. Let's remove this. Okay, and let's go to here. Let's give flex column space y5. Okay, code with Josh. You can see our button. Why button is look like this? Okay, Josh now we don't have this Josh, so let's give here default variant, and size will be large. Okay, so see this our button, or maybe let's give it a variant secondary. Variants equal to secondary. This variant. Okay, so let me refresh it once. So this is the theme currently we have, but if you want to change the theme, that just go to theme, and then let's go to customize, and let's use violet theme. Let's copy the code, copy this code. Let's go to index.css and just minimize it, remove this code. Okay, and paste this code here. Now let's go to here, and you can see it's changed, but let's not use now secondary variants. See, also you can see we didn't give here any rounded or maybe border radius. That's why it's coming like this. But let's go to here, and instead of this, let's choose this theme. and make it customize, and let's give this much radius this time. Okay, and copy the code. Let's go to index.css, remove this, paste this. Let's go to here and check. Okay, so that's time you can see we have get some border radius, and our theme is changed as well. Also, if you want, you can choose this orange or a green as well. Let me copy this as well once. So let's go to here and let's remove this and paste it over here. See, this green theme. Alright guys, so that's how you can use these different themes, and you can customize according your choice. So that's pretty much for this video guys. Okay, I hope you may have now some knowledge of about shadcn, how you can install this shadcn in your React application, how you can customize the theme. Okay, so in our upcoming projects or videos we are gonna use shadcn guys. So yeah, now let's meet in the next video.